Superman and Batman fans all over the world couldn't wait to see the two super icons battle. Ever since we saw their poster in I Am Legend, the internet has been abuzz. Although the question of who would win in a fight between Batman and Superman is never answered, mostly because Superman wasn't trying to kill Batman, spoiler, most fans just enjoy the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel duke it out. Hey everyone, I'm Lee, and welcome back to Movie Mistakes, and today we are going to show you the 10 mistakes that we found in Batman vs Superman. We here at Movie Mistakes are aware that some of the fans weren't able to watch the movie yet, so we want to give out a spoiler alert. We also want to say if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. You will see continuation errors, props that move, and things disappear and reappear. So without any further delay, let's get into it.
Tell me. Do you bleed?
We would also like your personal opinion. Who do you think would win in a battle between Superman and Batman? Let us know in the comment section below. In mistake number 1, we get a close-up of Bruce Wayne running heroically into a cloud of dust toward a falling building. Undoubtedly an effort to save lives like you see him do here. There's nothing especially strange about that. Just with a building that size falling, you would think that his face and his hair would be covered in dust, which it's not. In the scene where Lois and Jimmy Olsen are in the truck and getting set to go to the secret location, and just before their heads are covered with black bags, you'll notice that Lois has her hood on. But shortly after arriving to their secret destination, they are pulled from the trucks, placed on the ground, and their black bags are removed. But that's not the only thing that was removed. As you can see here, Lois's hood is now off. In the scene just after the mercenaries kill and burn everyone else, we get a view of the dual monitor. But that's not what we're focused on. Take a look at the pins sitting on the desk.
Target locked.
You are clear to engage.
Armed hot and in range.
Did you happen to see what changed? If you were paying attention, you probably noticed that one of the pins changed from white to blue. I personally don't think that Batman branding villains is okay. Tying them up, yes. Branding them, no. But at least he didn't beat the guy up until he was bleeding, right? That's a plus.
How about you don't shoot?
But later on in the scene, as the other cop enters, you'll notice that the criminal is now bloody. Not only was he branded, Batman obviously went back and finished the job.
Jesus Christ. He branded him.
In the scene where Perry White, played by Laurence Fishburne, you remember the guy from The Matrix.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Enters the room and tells Clark that he needs him to do the sports column. But as he's explaining it to Clark, notice he's got nothing in his right hand.
Underdog dreams dashed.
But as the camera changes angles, notice that his paperwork is now in his right hand and his left hand is now clear.
10 yards between Gotham and Goyer.
And yep, it happens again. Wow.
Oh, watch yourself over there in Gotham. Don't let him take your lunch money.
I'm not pretending to know everything, but seriously, all the workers in this warehouse and no one can see Batman standing up there? Seriously? Anyway, that's beside the point. Check out when Batman shoots a tracking beacon to the back of the truck. So as the mangled truck pulls in the LexCorp, we get a good look at where the tracking beacon still is. But check out the number 5. That number 5 wasn't there before. So I guess that just raises further questions. Is that a different truck? Did they pull the old switcheroo on us? What's going on here? For the first time ever, we're gonna drop a plot hole on you. We're assuming that Batman shoots the truck with the tracking beacon so that he could later break into LexCorp and steal the kryptonite. Right? Which only makes absolute sense. But I guess what doesn't make sense to me is the whole chasing the truck down. What was the whole point of chasing down the truck when he was only going to steal the kryptonite later on anyway? I'm sure a lot of you have answers to that question, so go ahead and put them in the comment section below. Who could forget the scene at the courthouse? So much carnage, so much death. But check out this guy standing next to Senator Fitch, played by Holly Hunter. And for those of you who think Senator Fitch sounds familiar, you might remember her as Elastigirl from The Incredibles.
Elastigirl.
Mr. Incredible.
But notice he's standing by her side and never giving instructions to leave.
Don't go anywhere, I want to talk to you. You know what, Mercy, you go in and make sure no one takes my seat.
But given instructions or not, as the camera switches angles, he is suddenly gone.
So what you been up to?
I'm just here to tell my story, that I was willing to finance a Kryptonian deterrent, but a certain junior senator from Kentucky decided to block it.
When Lex Luthor is given access to Zod's body, he slices off his fingertips and uses them to gain access to the alien ship. So as he's exploring the ship, he finds himself in a situation where he needs additional fingerprint access. So without having used his own fingerprints to get into the ship, how is it that he is able to access another part of the ship with his own fingerprints? So as Superman and Batman finally square off, we see here Superman picks up Batman and throws him as his face slides along the ground. Now I know in my mind, I'm thinking that Batman's gonna need a whole lot of facial reconstruction after that slide. But as you can see, I was dead wrong. But I really don't see how. If he's thrown from that distance and he slides along the ground, on his face no less, how is he not bleeding or at least have a scratch on his lips? I don't understand that.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
That actually sounds like really good advice to me, but we all know how stubborn Batman can be. So he decides to throw a smoke grenade in order to cover himself and to get away from Superman. Now to the untrained eye, that may sound like a very good idea, and it actually worked in the movie. But I'll tell you this much, Superman fans all over the globe are not buying this one. Seems to me that the filmmakers forgot that the Man of Steel has X-ray vision. So there is no possible way that Batman could have gotten away without Superman seeing him. Were there any mistakes that you found in Batman vs Superman? If so, let us know in the comment section below. And like always, let us know what you'd like to see us do next. And for those of you who have yet to join our Movie Mistakes family, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the subscribe button now. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you soon.
In a city inhabited by mammals who have abandoned traditional predator-prey roles in favor of dressing up like humans, one uptight rabbit police officer, Judy Hopps,
a bunny can call another bunny cute, but when other animals do it,
blackmails charismatic fox con artist Nick Wilde.
And if you want this pen, you're going to help me find this poor missing otter, or the only place you'll be